Hello, everybody, live from Macstock. I don't need these anymore. Macstock 2019. The bandwidth here is not great.
Right.
So how this is going to work, I don't really know. But at the same time that I'm recording this over on the Books of Face, it's also being recorded here on the laptop. So I will have a recording of something.
You have absolute power.
No idea what's going on. David, my friend, how are you?
Good to see you.
This is David Cohen, who is, of course, one of the co-hosts of the Techfan podcast, which you can find over there on iTunes. He and I have a long history going back. You and I actually did the My Mac podcast for 10, 15 episodes.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then you just like went, let Guy do it.
It wasn't by choice. I had it imposed on me by my family circumstances. I was basically told that I wasn't allowed to stay up till 1, 2 in the morning recording with this mad guy from the States anymore.
So that was Tim, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it couldn't have been me. So this is like, what, your second time or third time here?
Third time here.
Third time. And you brought your son, Alexander.
I did, yeah. Well, look, somebody had to bring some Brits here because your idle Wazzock co-host decided to stay at home.
I know, Gaz. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So, I was gonna come this year, and Alexander's just finished a big set of exams. So I thought, why not bring him along and let him see what it's all about.
Yeah. Now we all kind of got together Friday. What is it? The Galloping Ghost? Galloping Ghost, which is this kind of really cool retro video arcade place where they've got like all these video games, back before you had to watch 20-minute preloaded story stuff before you could actually get to the game. I know they had games where you'd put a quarter in, hit a button, and then you would play.
That's right. Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Exactly. No ads, no premium currencies,
No.
4 or 5 currencies.
We would let you continue on this mission, except you don't have enough of the in-game currency.
Yeah. But come back in 8 hours and maybe you can have another go.
Maybe have another go. And then if you do manage that, you get killed in like 5 seconds.
That's right. Yeah.
So sorry. Sorry about that. So today, right now, we're recording this, hopefully. I don't know how well this is going over on Facebook. We're recording this live. It is 2:03, what is this, Central Time?
Yep.
That's 6 hours.
6
so it's
hours.
after 8 o'clock right now in the UK.
Yeah.
And it's after 3 o'clock over where I live, and no one cares what time it is. But we've talked about it anyway. So the day itself has actually gone really, really well. Now, I've been pushing Macstock. I know you guys have too over on the Techfan podcast, which you can find at techfan.com and over at mymac.com, and also on iTunes. And it started out great, and then we had Allison Sheridan from the NosillaCast, podfeet.com, and then David Ginsburg was on, and so many. What's her name?
Rosemary Orchard. She did a thing on Siri.
On Siri?
That was an eye-opener. I never really used Siri. Now I'm going to use it a lot. So.
And I'm blanking on her name. She rides the bike everywhere. Kirshen
I can't remember her surname.
Shay? I'm so awful with names, and I'm sorry. I hope she doesn't see this because she'll come up and slap me. And then
another reason to slap you.
Well, who doesn't want a reason to slap me?
Look it up. She's right here.
And it's been
Kirshen Say.
I was right.
And Chuck Joyner as well. Also.
And Chuck Joyner. Yeah, we don't talk about Chuck. He's a bad man. He's a very bad man. You can find Mac Voices. You can find him over in iTunes as well. He's not a bad man, really.
And then, of course, we had
wink.
We had the famous quiz.
We did.
The famous OWC sponsored quiz.
The OWC sponsored quiz, and surprise, everyone who participated won.
That's because everyone who comes is so knowledgeable and all this
so smart.
Stuff.
They're all so smart.
That's right. And if they immediately think of the wrong answer, then they ponder for a moment, and then they settle on the right answer.
Yeah, and there's a voice in their ear. Hey, Mike, I want to get you on later. Mike, this is Mike Potter, everyone. I'm going live on Facebook right now. Oh. Organizer of the, whisper in my ear, Mike.
Yes. Organizer-in-chief.
Organizer-in-chief of the Macstock Conference and Expo. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was special. Okay. So we had the quiz, and everyone won prizes. And it was Tim kind of mixed it up this year because he had, besides some of the questions that I provided, he also did this thing on Max in the movies and TV. So you would have to basically, he'd show an image from that movie or TV show and say, okay, well, what was this from? And again, there'd be some pretty decent clues to tell you how it was going. But it was 45 minutes of just sheer fun.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
I said this countless times as this event was coming up that this is the kind of show that you want to go to where you don't get lost in the crowd.
Yeah.
And everyone who participates in the show is completely approachable. I've had probably 5 or 6 people already come up to me, and I don't know how well received the answers were.
Anyone bearing warrants by any chance?
No, there were no warrants. I'm here under an assumed name, so they don't know where I am. But you can approach anyone on whatever topic it is you want to talk about. You can find out what it is that they're up to if you need more information. And that's the kind of conference this is. It's not like you go to a big IT conference or you go to the Macworld Expo and you get lost in the crowd. You can't, you go to a presentation that somebody is doing and you can't just go up to them right afterwards and say, well, I would like some more information on XYZ.
Yeah.
You can't do that at the big conferences. Here, not only can you walk up to them after they're done and get more information, a lot of them having deeper dive sessions right over in this room over here. I'll turn the camera.
Yep.
And they'll go into more in-depth information on whatever it is the topic is.
And that's your opportunity to really kind of drill down this topic in detail, ask questions, say, well, this is my situation, or I've seen this, or have you heard of that? There was an awful lot of back and forth going on this morning as well about saying, okay, you've talked about this, but what about this thing I do, or this thing that I've heard about? Can you address that as well? Which is also interesting because it means you're learning something.
So it's been fantastic. Yep. So we're gonna end this segment, and I'm gonna probably bring in another person in just a few minutes, y'all. So David, again, tell people how they can get a hold of you and what
they
you do.
They can find us at techfanpodcast.com. We are on the Facebooks, Techfan as well, and you'll find us Techfan Podcast on Twitter.
A little lower, right there. Okay, now closer. Bring it closer. I don't know how well that's going to turn up. That's a really, really scary picture. That's a truly frightening picture. So anyway, we'll catch you guys a little bit later. We're going to have more coverage here from Macstock 2019, all live, and I think that's going to about do it. So thanks again, and we will see you all very soon. Bye.